This time I'm in the shed with Darren. There's no time to waste because we're going to pick up another old car. Okay, so I just got her strapped down. 1973 Galant. Very similar to the other one, but very different at the same time. Out here in beautiful country Victoria again. I'll get into the car a bit more later on when I get it back to the shed. But yeah, just got her on the trailer, ready to hit the road. Super cool. Alright, so here we are. Got it in the shed. 73 Galant. And there's the other one. So I guess the big question is, what's the plan here? What are we doing? Is this going to be the one that goes on the road? Or is this going to be the one that goes on the road? Like I said before, these are the same. My understanding is they're both 73s, and they certainly look like it from the shape, but they're very different cars. This green one here, this has been hot rodded at some stage, and this was someone's pride and joy. And you know, it's got these cool wheels. Suspension's been lowered. It's obviously been repainted at some stage. The original colour looks like it's this light blue here that's underneath. This green that's been painted is peeling in spots. All the clear is peeling, so there's no clear coat on the roof, the bonnet, the boot, the tops of the doors. That's all seen much better days. And there's surface rust, and it could be pretty rusty in spots. Just don't know how that's all going to come up until you start getting into it. Whereas the yellow car, that's got lots and lots of dings, but it really hasn't got much rust. I've had a good look under the floor, and the floors are really good. The roof, it's bent badly, but it's not rusty. So this green car, when firstly, quick shout out to Ray, my mate who got me onto it. It's certainly going to come in useful, whatever the plan is. But it's got an interesting story. So what I was told by the seller was that not originally, but when it was modified, it had a Sigma 2.6 turbo engine in it and manual gearbox. And from everything that I can see, looking at the car, that stands true. Bit of a giveaway is the exhaust down there. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like about 4 inches of thunder. And I had a look under the car. It seems to go all the way through. I don't know if it's flashback to if this is 90s or 80s, or I don't know what these door cards are, but it's pretty cool. Real blast from the past stuff, doing the stripes and lots of squeaks. More cool interior. There's some trim bits on the back seat there. I haven't even really dug into that. Looks like just kick panels and things like that. It's got a pretty dark tint all round. Sports steering wheel, some sort of later model seat or aftermarket seats in the front, not sure. But here's where all the giveaways are. There's no front valance or nose panel. The piece under the front bar here, it's gone. I don't think there was one, because if you look at this bracket here, that looks like the bracket that you'd have for a front mount intercooler, which adds to the turbo story, or supports the turbo story. And then if you look in the engine bay here, there's some, obviously this is not a 2.6 litre turbo motor. This is just a 1.6 that's been sat in there. It's just sitting on the mounts, and there's a manual gearbox behind it, but the seller said it's good condition, but I don't know. I haven't dug into it. It looks like it's, well, not run forever, but there's nothing else that goes with it. I don't think there's exhaust manifolds or an exhaust manifold or anything like that. There's an old coil sitting up there, but the giveaway for the turbo setup was these holes in the inner fenders. Crudely done, but that would be where your intercooler piping would go. Pretty cool. So, and you can see the support under the bonnet's been cut away in that middle section there. Now that's probably from where the bigger motor sat up. Maybe there was a throttle body or something that would have fouled that. But yeah, you can see that somebody's really loved this thing. Like, the engine bay's been fully painted. Not that well, I might add. Like, if it's peeling that bad, you're sort of seeing the other color, the original color beneath it. It usually means it's probably a scuff and shoot type situation. I don't think this has gone back to metal, but it's got some rust in the lower doors and lower quarters. But like, the roof's straight, all the doors appear pretty straight, quarters are straight, bonnets, well, it's straight, but it's obviously needs some paint correction, and there's a bit of rust down here in this lower quarter. But no, all in all, it's a good car. All the bits that the yellow one's missing, this one has. It's just a question of which one do you do. There's certainly good parts to the green car. It's got a cool story. I like the fact that it was I use the term loosely, but it was a street machine. This thing, with that 4-inch or 3.5-inch exhaust or whatever it is, this thing would have been a terror. Would have made lots of noise and I imagine with the 2.6 litre turbo, it probably flew as well. So, cool car. I like the story. I like the history. I stuck my head under it before. It's got discs on the rear, some sort of a diff out of a different car. I don't know what that would be out of, but it all looks well done. The lowering job on the back, they've flipped the leaf springs. They're upside down. And I don't know, I haven't stuck my head under the front to have a proper look at how the front's been lowered, but it does have a pretty good stance when you stand there and look at it. Certainly got a few thumbs up on the way home with it after collecting it. So yeah, that's the green machine. Don't know what the plan is with it yet. I think it's going to be something to think about while plodding through the yellow one and come up with a game plan. But that's where we're at. So I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And maybe by the time this video comes out, I'll be hooking onto another one. I don't think so. I think 2 is probably enough for now, but you never know. If there's if anyone's got one of these in a coupe, you know, let me know, because that'd be pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.